When the young man woke up, he found that the family photo in the house had changed. His face had been replaced by another man's. The young man asked his father, "Why is someone else using my identity?" His father said, "We thought you wouldn't survive," which was understandable. The young man had been lying in bed for 18 years. Then he tearfully told his father,
부탁하면 안 돼? 내 이름 돌려달라고?
Hyeon-soo, who had borrowed his identity, practiced smiling in the mirror every day after waking up, because since childhood, people had determined he had antisocial personality disorder, unable to understand human emotions, so he absolutely couldn't let his wife discover he was that kind of person. But he didn't know the real Baek Hee-sung was far more terrifying. On the surface he looked weak and pitiful, but his mind was extraordinarily sharp. He looked at the only housekeeper in the house. The housekeeper was very perceptive, immediately wrote on paper asking if he needed her to make him some tea. Baek Hee-sung kindly said thank you to her. As soon as the housekeeper left, he asked his mother, "How much does the housekeeper know about him?" His mother reassured him. She had specifically found a deaf-mute housekeeper who couldn't read lips, and had her sign a confidentiality agreement. But being as clever as he was, he remained cautious. When the housekeeper was taking care of him, he stared at her, trying to detect anything unusual about the housekeeper, then quickly twisted her jaw, testing her by asking, "You really can't read lips, can you?" The housekeeper's eyes started to avoid his, but Baek Hee-sung warned her, "Don't try to turn your head away when I'm talking. It makes you look guilty." The housekeeper immediately pulled out paper and pen from her pocket, nervously writing down, "I am a servant. I cannot look directly into my master's eyes." But this wasn't enough to dispel Baek Hee-sung's suspicions. In contrast, Hyeon-soo, who had borrowed his identity, didn't have such a sharp mind. Since his wife inexplicably wanted to divorce him, his sister helped him analyze the situation. It must be the marriage hitting a rough patch. It'll get better after a while. But he thought his wife must have been working too hard lately. How could he make her feel more relaxed and happy? His friend told him, "Isn't that simple? Buy her some gifts she likes. Say some sweet words and it'll be solved." This reminded him, what Ji-won loves most right now is catching criminals. If he helped her catch a criminal, his wife should be very happy. Actually, his wife didn't ask for much. She just wanted her husband to truly love her. When she saw her husband sending dozens of caring messages from morning to night, in that moment, she was completely moved. Although she had accidentally overheard his conversation with his sister, saying he had never loved her. But over these 10+ years, she could tell her husband truly loved her. Though he had never said he loved her, he had promised to live only for her for the rest of his life. In that moment, she suddenly missed him very much. But right now her husband was trying to find the criminal, and had already infiltrated the suspect's territory. Just then, his wife called him. The fat guy gestured for the man to answer the phone first. His wife spoke. She was so tired, and suddenly missed him very much, but her husband replied, he was very busy right now. His wife clearly didn't expect him to say that. She immediately sensed something was wrong with her husband, because since they'd known each other, her husband, no matter how busy, would always put everything aside to listen to her. Being a former detective herself, she immediately signaled her husband to just answer yes or no. First she asked if now wasn't a good time. Her husband answered yes. When she asked if he needed help right now, her husband answered no. But when she asked if he could handle it himself, her husband answered yes. So his wife told him to come find her within an hour, because I miss you. In reality, his wife was reminding him that in an hour, she would launch a full search for him.